You're going to give me an answer.
I can't give you these ELNs. These Ernie-like numbers yet. It's too early.
Well, I see emerging young guns. I see a couple veterans now hitting the wall, physically getting up there in age. But I got to agree with Kenny, Ernie. It's too early to tell.
Jeez, I'm sorry I asked. Time to tip it off. Here's Kevin Harlan.
You asked too early.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
The Bulls are looking to defeat their Eastern Conference rival going into this one. 2K Sports brings you Friday night NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan, and by my side, Chris Webber and Greg Anthony from the sideline. Hall of Famer David Aldridge. Thrilled to be back in Orlando. The Magic ready for that home court advantage. They're still looking to settle into the new season, working on improving their record with each opportunity to try to pick up some wins.
And you wondered coming into the season if this team might have some issues, and that's been the case here thus far. We'll see if they can address those issues. It's a long season and find a way to turn it around.
And in these early stages, Chris, of the season, how quickly do you start to get a sense of where your team stands and how good they can be or how bad they might be?
I would say that first.
For the Orlando Magic, they come into this one following a loss to the Grizzlies of Memphis.
Actually, I thought they might be able to sustain that momentum that they picked up in the fourth quarter, but was not meant to be. And Markkanen continuing to improve inside. I mean, utilizing his height, the D has a tough time matching up with somebody with his skill set.
Ross with it. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Grizzlies in Memphis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep three-point range, Mirotic grabs the miss.
Just testing out the cannon on that misfire.
Yeah, way beyond the arc on that play. It's the kind of shot he can make, but not necessarily the one you want.
And Mirotic throws it down.
Well, Mirotic is always ready to throw one down. I mean, solid at getting perfect position near the cup.
And Augustine kicks to Simmons. Holiday against Ross. Simmons passes to Space. Fade away. Another shot. And he's fouled on the shot. One free throw coming up.
Oh, DJ going to work on the offensive glass, using his athleticism to hunt down second chance opportunities.
Last season, one thing this Bulls team did was attack the glass. We're used to seeing them rebound well on the defensive end. They also did great work, Chris, getting second chance points.
Yeah, you love the fight and attitude every player has in the paint. Everyone on this roster can go up and steal you an extra possession if you don't box them out.
Free throw no good for DJ.
It's easy to admire the heart DJ plays with. He continues to add new wrinkles to his game over time.
They set the pick. Outside, Levine. Mirotic sets the screen for Levine. Jumper off the screen. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
Solid pick to create that opening. Soft touch on the jumper.
And Augustine kicks to DJ. Ross on the wing, guarded by Holiday. Takes a three, and it's DJ missing. Chicago leading by 5. And here's Holiday. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Drills it from outside.
And I tell you what, Markkanen has already mastered the art of the bank shot. Loves getting it up there and knocking that one down. You have got to be in his space if you want to disrupt his rhythm.
Ross dishes to DJ. To the middle. No good from space.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Here's Mirotic. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. Mirotic has got 5 now.
Oh, great ball movement there.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Now here is Augustine. Passes it to Simmons. Now Ross, and he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call. Levine. And so it's Chicago. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And we'll be back with you shortly. And welcome back. It's been all one-sided so far through the first quarter as our second quarter gets underway. And guys, we've seen a confident-looking Bulls team out there.
Just playing suffocating defense. That's been the difference here for them.
And really, for the
last game for the Bulls, it was a loss to the Heat in Miami.
And they couldn't get stops when they needed to. The opposition just too comfortable shooting the basketball.
And that's what can happen on the road. You have to be aggressive and try to disrupt them out of their normal routine. And Robin Lopez, the big piece that came to the Bulls in the Derrick Rose trade, he's always been a solid center. Plays solid defense on the block and isn't lost when it's stretched out. He does a good job of protecting the rim as well.
And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Shot clock at 5. Again, Levine missing. The Magic trail by 15. The feed to Fournier. Pass to Vucevic. Here's Isaac. Lopez covering. Out to the wing. Kicks to Fournier. Here's Payton. Payton can't get that one to fall. And with Robin Lopez, a very imposing player on the court, but he's also one of the more colorful characters, Chris, in the league. A very, very funny guy.
Well, I don't know what happened with him and mascots as a kid, but he's been taking his revenge out on them his whole career. He brings a great vibe to the locker room that helps with that team chemistry.
And that replay presented by Under Armour, showing us the fantastic steal that led to that fast break finish. Another unleashed chaos moment. The Bulls leading by 13. Grant kicks to Wade. Back to Grant. Now the dish to Lopez. Screen by Grant. Feeds it to Markkanen. And it's Grant in the corner. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Grant's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Payton kicks to Fournier. And it's DJ missing. For Chicago, they've gone 7 for 10 here in the second quarter. They'd like to keep up that nice pace. 55 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Snatched away. Here's Isaac. Here's Payton, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
And the rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with a soft touch to match.
Wade kicks to Grant. Over to the left wing. Lopez a screen. And the foul called on DJ. That's his first foul. DJ Augustine's checked in for the Magic. Then for the Bulls, Portis, who's checked in for Lopez. Pondexter comes in for Dwayne Wade. And Justin Holiday subbed in for Grant. On defense, Orlando. It's a 14-point game. Back to Levine. It's tipped. 5 on the clock. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession.
And defensively, great anticipation, making a play there on the ball.
And don't forget about the good hand-eye coordination. I mean, he almost corralled it in for the steal.
17 seconds left to play in the first half. And Fournier kicks to Ross. Spates down low. The layup missed.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
And that does it for the first half of play. Bulls lead by 14. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Dwayne. What happened offensively that got you guys going?
We just gave each other some space. The court was open a little bit. I think Coach did a great job making some adjustments. We was all being able to attack.
All right, Dwayne, good luck in the second half. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway. And as we welcome you back, we begin our second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, guys, but, you know, anything can happen. And so it's Orlando winning this one. They had to scrape and claw to push it to overtime, but they really came on in the extra period.
What a ride. I mean, I thought it might end in regulation, but you know what? They came through big and did exactly what was necessary once we got into OT.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Kevin, thanks. Here with Elfrid Payton. Elfrid, you've been here with Aaron Gordon for a couple of years now, and it looks like you guys really have a great feel for one another.
Oh, it's great, man. He's always moving. I know on that break he's running with me, so he makes my job easy. You know, I know I just got to give him the ball. He's going to finish it. He's a great finisher. You know, just make my job easy.
Well, it looked easy tonight, Elfrid. Thanks for your time. Kevin?
Great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up for Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for being with us. See you later.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hey, Ernie Johnson here, and I'm joined by Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Boston Celtics going up against the Orlando Magic at Amway Center. Checking out the Magic, they're off to a better start than last season, and that certainly bodes well. Always some changes.
Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. David Aldridge will join us from the sidelines. Looking at Boston, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Thunder in Oklahoma City.
Yeah, I just thought their energy was lacking defensively. Just gave up way too many easy shots.
And when the defense isn't there, Greg, you really open up the floodgates for the other team. They didn't have any heart.
Now let's send it down to David Aldridge, standing by from the sidelines. David?
Well, guys, the NBA Players Union recently voted unanimously to fund health care insurance for retired players. Now, Chris Paul, the Players Association's president, said, "We're in this position because of the hard work of the men who came before us. It's important that we take care of our extended NBA family and ensure the well-being of our predecessors." Kevin?
Thanks, DA. A true sign of how caring the NBA is, always looking out for their retired players. There are several clubs already enduring plenty of ups and downs. We see it every day in the league. How many games into the season does it take to know exactly what